Good evening, friends. This is Arpita here. So, today's Transformative Series Part 7. Today we are going to talk on prosperity consciousness. Right? So, first let us understand the difference between prosperity, poverty, and abundance. Whenever we are hearing the word abundance, we are taking it as prosperity as well. Right, and everything is linking to the money aspect, right? Of course, prosperity means money, but at the same time, we need to understand what is the difference between these three words actually meaning. When we are saying prosperous, it is the state of mind. Prosperity and poverty, it is the state of mind. Abundance is simply positive. It is coming from the universe. It is overflowing. It is the natural state of the universe. Right? Abundance is always the natural state. If you say universally, if you say, do you have scarcity of water? You can never say yes, because universally it is yes. We do not have any scarcity of water. There is an abundance of water. Right. And when we are talking about universally, do we have scarcity of trees? You can say, no, there is nothing like, scarcity, because we have abundance of plants and trees everywhere. There's so much of forest everywhere and all over the globe. Right. So whenever we are talking on abundance, the word abundance it's a natural state of the universe. It is always in the giving mode. Right. Any universal thing, it is always in the giving mode, not in the receiving. It is always in the giving thing. So that is what the abundance actually means. Right. And now when we talk about the poverty and prosperity, it is the state of mind. And now what is the state of mind? How do you feel about your resources? Your resources of your lifestyle or whatever, maybe, if you are thinking, if you are holding a thought in your mind, like you have invited some guest into your house and you say, oh, please adjust, my house is very small, not that as big as you. Are you feeling this kind of a feeling? Or is there a feeling that, oh, welcome to my home, it is wonderful to see you all. It's just a positive thing, nothing about any comparisons. This states, these are the things that states what is the status of your mind. It is conscious, or it is the consciousness is poverty or prosperity. Right? If you are using the electricity entire month and at the end of the month to pay the bill, are you feeling, are you feeling like, oh my God, I have so much big bill has come, now I have to pay. Are you feeling sad? Do you have the gratitude? Money is all about, whenever you talk about money, it is all about not only money, any state, anything in your life, with whatever resources you have, holding gratitude is always important. Right? The gratitude is the key. Whenever you are holding gratitude, there is abundance of everything coming in life to you. Right? The state of mind. What is the state of mind? The state of mind, are you feeling depressed? Are you feeling unworthy of yourself? Are you feeling, unlovable or abandoned or rejected? All kinds of these kind of feelings. These are coming from the state of poor consciousness. This is a poverty consciousness. Right? Now, when it comes to abundance, when it comes to, receiving mode of life, what are the aspects which you can follow in day-to-day life, also in every aspect where you allow the resources, you become completely resourceful, you become abundant. Okay, the first thing is always the sutra of abundance. Right? When we talk about the aspect of abundance, when we are saying abundance, it is the natural state of the universe. So every time we are in the mode of yes. We are saying yes. We are not saying no to anything. We are always saying yes. Yes is something which will always, once you say no to any aspect, you cannot say yes. It becomes very difficult. You have to add a sorry for it or anything. But once you are saying yes, and after that, if you wish to, you can even say no, and you don't need to, feel any hold on to any other emotion inside you. See, life will not understand words. Universe is not into the word or language or anything. Universe will understand the frequency. On what frequency you are saying yes. When you are saying yes, what is the frequency you are holding in your mechanism, in your system? Is it a very vibrant thing, or is it very beautiful, joyful? And what is it? Universe will respond according to that. Whether whatever you are saying, it is not about the word, it is about the joyful. And whenever you are joyful, when you are expression, you are vibrating with the movement, feelings of joy, then it is immediately you are attracting the same things. Right. So it is the abundance. It is that the state of abundance where you are naturally, we are every human being, the natural state of every human being is always joy. Have you ever seen a small child, the infant child crying for something, or for his nappies, or for his drinking milk or anything? No. Right. So it is like it is being available because it is the natural state. Whenever you are in your own natural state, you are abundant. Everything comes to you. That is the natural state. This is the system you need to follow if you want everything, yes, positively in your life. Always be in the state of abundance. Abundant state is nothing but a natural state. You are in your own natural state. You are following your natural states. You're not putting your state based on some perception or some perspectives. It is the natural state. Right? And now, after that, it is the state of flow. Right? Now, when we are saying the flow, it is important to allow the flow of life to flow it the way it is. Accepting everything in life the way it is. Now, when you say, when you are going against the currents of life, life is giving you an opportunity, wonderful opportunity, but there is some fear and some unworthiness feeling or some trust kind of feeling that you are saying no to it and you are taking it reverse. So it becomes even more hard. Generally, it is said the anything which is keeping you very comfortable is not your way. But I say, if you are very comfortable and life is moving you very smoothly and very simply without any difficulties, that means you are in the right flow of life. The struggles come, the difficulty to keep yourself there comes only when there is, when there is a feeling of, you want to be there. It's a mind projection. You are not in your natural state. You are forcing yourself to be in that. So you are putting entire your physical energy there. So there is a struggle. So you are not against the flow. You are not going along with the flow. You are going against the flow. So there is a pressure. Right? So always be in the flow. Allow the life to flow. So that, there is no purpose and there is no difficulty and no, dancing on toes all the time in your life. Everything has to move very effortlessly. Just the breath moves how effortlessly in your inside you, in and out. That is the system of your life also. As the breath flows effortlessly, every moment of your life also flows effortlessly. So always be in the flow mode. Allow the flow to happen. And now next is the state of attention. Now what is your attention? Where is your attention? Now whenever you are saying a statement, right? A statement like, this is very good is the statement. And where is the attention? When you are saying this is good, the attention is towards, if you are holding a book and you are saying this is good, what is that where is your attention is? Is it behind, because the author is known for you and you have read many about those author and you feel very connected and you feel it is good? Or you say that because you have seen, maybe your attention is on a person whom you are suggesting that person's situation, and now you are saying this is good. Okay, this is the attention. Where is your attention? The energy will flow there. If your attention is towards the situation, the energy will flow towards the situation. If your attention is towards the person, the energy will flow towards the person. So we need to understand these aspects. And whenever you are following the state, you're in a state of attention, always be aware what is it where your attention is, what is that you are actually attending at that moment. Be aware of this aspect and now allow it to flow. And now you can choose whether you allow it to flow or not. Right? And now after that attention, now you understand what is the intention behind. Is the intention, when you have identified, it is the attention is towards the situation. Now understand what is the intention behind. You want to teach a person a lesson, or you are taking a revenge, or is it that you are doing it because there is no other way go? Right? All this, what is the intention behind? You need to understand whenever you are communicating with any person, when you are in contact with any situation or any project or anything, you need to understand where is your attention and what is the intention behind. These two things are very important. Before you allow the flow, it is important to know what is it. And now the most important thing is it is like you need to create a vacuum, a space for whatever you want. Before application of anything, you are understanding where is your attention and what is the intention behind. Because you have already known that as in this, the flow of life, this flow has opened up, the life has opened up in this way. And now when I am taking in this way, and where is my attention here and what is the intention behind. And now you create that space. Whatever you want, you create a space. Even if anyone wants to buy new clothes or new books or anything into the home, want to buy a furniture, they create a space. Oh, I'm going to get my furniture and put in this space. I'm going to get my books and put it in this space. You clean up that space. So the minute you create, the same way, whatever you want in your life, create a space for it. If you cannot create a space, if you really want a person in your life, you should know what is the place I want that person to be. And that place is to be created. Because it is you want, you need to create that space. Right? And if you are not creating that space, and don't say that you are not creating the space, and don't say that the person is not there with you. Right? So you need to create that space. A home is like a heart. If you're creating that space for the person, that means you have created the space inside your heart for them. So you need to understand whether you are really allowing a person to walk in your life as life puts you, really you are going to create a place for them, or you're just thinking and wait for some changes to happen and then you are only allowing the flow. There is no intention and there's no attention. Okay, you are in two minds, there is no clarity. When there is no clarity, you are by allowing when you hold no clarity in your life for whatever purpose you want to do, and in between when anyone flows into your life, you will be wasting not only yours, the other person's life also. So be clear. Don't think, let everything happen naturally and let me not bell myself. Make a choice, create a space, be courageous enough to create a space for someone you like the most. If you are liking really, then the space will be created. If not, the space will not be created. It is the situations which put the person there. It is not because you have created a space. Okay, we need to understand that. And now you need to understand the state of allowing. Now, how are you allowing? What is that you are allowing in your life? Is this what you are allowing in your life? Whatever is happening, this is whatever happened in your life, good, bad, ugly, nasty, whatever has happened, everything, all this is based on what you have allowed in life. You have allowed something in your life, and that's the reason you are either you are angry, or you are compassionate, or you are joyful or sorrowful. Whatever is the condition, it is because that is what you allowed. Now it may point there might be a point in your mind which coming up, oh, how can I allow something, some bad things, as a person has gone through an accident, how can a person allow the accident? It is psychological. Sometimes if a person holds an unconsciously a death urge, then the person will simply allow it. So we need to understand on what basis we have allowed some things in our life to happen. What made you to allow it? Is it some survival needs, or is it some survival issues, or is it some security issues? What is that which is allowing you to have something to happen in your life? Okay, and now comes the state of gratitude. This is the most important thing. Gratitude is something which everyone, we all need to practice it skillfully in every aspect of life, with our resources, with our system, with our body, with our health, with our communication skills, with our presentations, and every aspect of your life. Whether your parents, how you have grown up, you look into your life, every status of life, every state from your childhood, since the age 0 till date, what all you have achieved so far, wherein you feel, yes, this is the quality I have, and because of this quality I achieved this. Hold gratitude for that. When you hold gratitude for this, things flow. Whatever you have resources, whatever, even when it comes to money, right? When your state of mind is, you are feeling very grateful and very thankful for all that you have spent so far, whether on your clothing, on your interior designing, or anything, internal, external, whatever is you spent so far, is how it received to you, how you allowed all this happen to you, is such a wonderful thing. On this, hold gratitude. This gratitude is something which will multiply whatever you even ask for. Okay, whatever you deserve, whatever you ask, this one gratitude, it is not like, oh, I'm thankful that I have so much money, I have enough money to eat my food and wear my clothes and have a shelter. No, be gratitude. Your home is nothing but your body itself, and with a functioning heart. Right? How do you feel with your body and your heart? That's the same way you will look into you look at your home also. Your house externally or home interiorly, everything you look at the same way. How do you feel? And how do you feel about the people in your home who are there? How did they come in? Is it the life which has given them to you? Then have gratitude, because it is the life which it has given to you, not any situation or any circumstance. A situation will give a people where there is a learning for you, but life will give you people where you will grow, where there is an evolution process. And sometimes we become so blind that we don't want to see the people, the life whom life has given us. We are only considered as, these people, situations, the situation has come, and this person is there in my family as my family member. And now later on, probably it took some time for you to accept and take the changes. It is the change of the state of mind which is changing from poverty to prosperity. Accepting every person in your home, it also depends on money. Always is directly connected to the kind of relationships you hold with every person in your family, whether your biological family or immediate family or soul family, whatever family. you hold. Never have any kind of ill relationships with anyone, because every person is holding some or the other aspect of you in their expressions. If you are rejecting a person, that means you are rejecting a part of you. Okay, and however, maybe not in this form, in other form, maybe you might accept that person, but the same that the person will continue to behave in the same way, because it is not the person who is a problem, it is the aspect in you which has created the problem. Right. So whenever we are saying allowing it, how did we allow anything to happen in our life? So we need to understand where was our attention and what was the intention behind everything what we did, and what did we allow it, and was there any gratitude? Gratitude heals magically. Right. Whenever you are holding gratitude for anything, for you, whatever you have in your life, whether it is finances, relationships, your emotions, yourself in totality, it multiplies, everything doubles. You are so grateful for the relationships you have wonderful relationship with everyone. You feel so thankful to all the resources you have, finances you have, your finances grow immediately. Okay, this is how every step grows. So prosperity consciousness and poverty consciousness, it's a state of mind. Always have, when we are talking about prosperity consciousness, always have a mind which is prosperous, which is constructive. Don't have any thought, whatever is the thought, don't hold any thought in your mind which will make you depressed or degrade in your constructive mode. It begins to collapse. Always have a constructive mind. Okay. Now I'll tell you a small story which is very important, which will help you understand how being constructive and being prosperous. Once there was a king, and in a country, and the king had a beautiful architect. And the architect had designed so many beautiful structures for the king in all his life in his service. And the king was so happy. Always, this architect used to surprise the king with beautiful structures, and the designs. And now, after a certain period of time, that architect was growing old and he was about to retire. And now the king says, my architect has given wonderful things in my life. I have seen so many beautiful things. My entire kingdom is always, glowing with so many beautiful structures and people coming in and going in as a tourist. So all this is because of this beautiful architect, selflessly, who has, done his service for me. And now, since it is a retiring time, I would give him a wonderful gift. Now he calls the architect and says, I'm giving you one last project. That would be your last project for your life since you are retiring. And this, I want you to give you the best one. Okay, where till now what you have done, neither before nor after, it should be such beautiful thing, and give me a beautiful structure. Then the architect, very obediently obeys. And then the king tells to the ministers also, give him whatever he asks for. Don't even stop him for any money or anything, any resources. Just give him whatever he asks, and from wherever he asks. Just give him, provide him whatever he wants, and then let him finish this last task. And then he begins all the thing. Now, this architect begins to think. Now, architect feels, this is my last work. Okay, and I have done already so much beautiful thing. Now nobody is going to suspect me, and this is my last work. Even if they suspect, where does it matter? So this is the only opportunity for me to earn money for myself. So he thinks, let me do something very ordinary and then take my path. So what he does is, whatever he orders, everything, half of the material he uses and half of them he keeps aside for him. Okay, so in this way, he is using very cheap quality of material, and with little material and all this kinds, where his is billing the big amount, but he's only providing the small, this kind of things. And now he made a structure. Obviously, the structure was really good and outwardly it was wonderful. But from inside, only the architect knows what it was. And now the king comes. Finally, the day comes where he has to show the complete structure. The king comes and he sees, and it is a beautiful house. It's a mansion, it's a palace, like, beautiful thing. And the design is so well placed and everything. And everyone in the kingdom is very happy. Oh, the last work also this architect has given wonderful. Everyone is clapping and everything. Now the king comes out and he declares in front of everyone, this is the last work in my kingdom which this architect has done. And as his retirement plan, I am gifting the same palace to himself. And he gives the key to him. Now the architect is in mess. This is what happens in life. When you hold on to poverty state of mind in you, you lose beautiful opportunities of life. And you lose something very precious which is actually belong to you. Had that architect not thought about all this manipulation and done this service, even the last service, just like how wonderfully he did the earliest one, he could have got the best palace in his lifetime. But only he knew what were the defects of that palace. Right? All he earned, all this lifetime, he has to keep on renovating it and reconstruct it and make it. This used to happen. Right? So always hold a gratitude and a prosperous kind of state of mind in you. That is the only thing which will make you abundant. Resourceful, you become the magnet for every positive thing that happens in life. Gratitude is the beautiful key. Become the best architect of your life. Don't become the compromising architect. Don't become the depleting kind of an architect. Make your life, create your life the best way possible. Right, friends? So this is little about prosperity consciousness I wanted to share with. And tomorrow at 7 p.m. again, same evening, we'll come back again with a new topic. Till then, thank you, friends. Thank you so much.